Hello my friends, how are you today? I'm Andreas from Motorfanatics and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna try a few new things. First of all, you guys might know the video quality has changed a little bit. That's because we're testing a new camera. I'd suggest we test out this new camera, use it mainly for this episode and try to work on the car. First thing of all, a few additional packages have arrived, which I am going to show you guys now. Here we go guys. First thing, which came in the mail a few days ago, heat shrink for repairing our wiring loom, demodifying the Japanese wiring modifying. Then, magnet with extension, because I like to drop screws and because I'm quite lazy. Never had one of these, now I've got one, would probably need it. Next item, those two boxes. Here we go. These are by Foliatec. That's special paint for our brake calipers. We actually ordered a third package from Foliatec, which was the thinner for those two paints. Unfortunately, they sent us a third package of brake caliper paint. That's not how it works, and that's why we won't paint our calipers in one of the next episodes. More important are those two pieces right in my hand. If you guys remember last time, we were fighting the Hicas. The threads fought us and probably won that time. We found the mistake. The threads weren't cut as deep as needed. That's why I ordered 14mm 1.5 pitch tabs. Here we go. Yes, I started calling them tabs and not thread cutters anymore because I was lectured thread cutters are to cut threads made of cotton or plastic or stuff like that, fibers. I always thought the thread cutter was to cut threads into holes or something like that, but I was wrong. We additionally bought an extension because we thought it would be quite a good idea to be able to cut the thread deeper, but if you guys look closely, the socket on the extension is bigger than the thread cut. Oh, almost said it, the tab itself. So it won't help us going any deeper. Hey, we've got it for another project if we ever need it. Wasn't that expensive. These are all the new parts we got. I'd suggest we start now on the Hicas. Now we've got two things to do. Recut, regroove the outer thread on the Hicas rod arm itself and recut the inner threads on this piece. I'd suggest for that we switch to the other camera. For this outer part again we have to use the thread file because I do not have Is it still a tab when it's for the outside? I have no tool, no other tool to cut, to regroove those threads than the one I currently use. Looks almost like a thread. Now, the other one. So, second piece. Gonna be careful to get it right in. Yes, that works fine. If you guys hear something in the background, that's unfortunately the wind. It's very windy today. Although the day itself was very nice and sunny. The beginning is easy doing. I'm afraid when it starts to get a little bit tougher. The piece slowly starts to become warmer because of the friction between the tab and the metal. Here we go. here we are. That's probably the bottom end. Tighten it a little bit more. The bottom end of the thread, not the bottom end of the pipe. Oh yes, that now feels... Oh! That didn't sound very nice. That didn't sound nice at all. Let's hope the tab is still in one piece. A little bit scared right now. Please, please, please. Is it supposed to look like that? Yes, it's supposed to look like that. So, come on, focus. Focus. Do me a favor and focus. Now it's focusing. Here we go. Don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a lot of metal shavings on it, so still got a little bit of work to do. I want to put these shavings back into our thread. A little bit of loop, even a little bit more. There's no such thing as too much loop. And here we go once more with feeling. Oh, that works nicely. Speaking of feeling, there's no resistance, hardly any. That's probably all we need. That's the magic of this new camera. I can just take it, turn it around, and show you guys what I mean. Here we go. That's how deep we are currently in this one. That's all the thread that is on those Hicas rods. And now we can just take the other drill bit, other tab, and compare. Here we go. That's how deep we have to cut. So right about there. Right at the top of my thumb. That should be enough. I'm going to give it a little cleanup. Both of them. Here we go. To get rid of the excess amount of loop. Yes, I know. I said there's no excess amount. Maybe when it gets so slippery, you can't hit any hole. Maybe then it's too much loop. Here we go. A little bit of blowing. Here we go. Quick and easy. Nothing special. Just getting rid of all the damages and marks. So much for the other camera. Quality seems to be top. User friendliness is okay for a Sony cam, but the battery is already empty. Now back to basics. Here we go. A little bit of paint, a little bit of clear coat, the heat gun, and we can now mount the Hicas eliminator kit. Everything back to the start. Getting in those fiddly screws. There we go. There. Here we go. Now this is the good side because I mounted the bracket the other way around. That way. And the other one. Drum roll. Still not perfect, but way better. Oh yes, definitely. Oh, should have kept my mouth shut. Are we stuck again? No way. Gonna mark this with a little bit of tape so I know where I am right now. I took it off, cut the threads again, cleaned it again. A little bit of debris still came out, but it should work now. Starts to get tough. And there it suddenly stops. So we're gonna switch them around and again try our best once more. Oh, starts to get a little tougher, but still goes and go, and there it stops. It's the rod, not this piece. But why is it? There's still a little bit, and it goes, and now it stops. Before I unscrew this one, I will screw on this side, just to make sure our theory is correct. Smooth like butter, all the way. Okay, guys, so much for that. Dang. So it must be that the threads right about here have some issues. Or one thread maybe. Gonna take the thread file again, find the correct pitch. Just fiddle around if I can feel any resistance. Oh, what's that? I may have found something. And that might be a false alarm. Can't see anything. All the threads look well. Well, for an old thread, there's not much rust on them. Oh, what's this? Finding the right pitch size again. Now a little bit of wire brush love. For the climax, brake cleaner and air. It's probably as clean as it will ever be again. Once more, with feeling. Remember, that's the good one. The presumably bad one is now on the left side. So this should by any means work now. And it's slowly getting tougher again, and I don't know why. But it should be enough now. A little bit of the right. Compound loop. Here we go. That does look magnificent. Unfortunately, we can't, because of the angle, get the bolts in from the front. So once they will have to go in from the back side. Oh, come on! Now my loop's empty. A little bit of loop, strawberry. Should be the right way around. This one should fit better. There we go. And now to you, my friend. I see. Ah, okay, I see. Okay. That's obviously a little bit more tricky. Come on. Here we go. The rubber bushing is not sitting completely perfect. So let's kink like that. Oh. Now I'm confused. That one's kinked to the outside. What's... I guess I got it the wrong way around. Last try. Yes, I had it the wrong way around. Stupid me. If you guys are wondering why I'm not using the full leverage of the torque wrench, it's because I always unlock it by accident. Oh, damn. Give me my wrench back. That sure does look like it fits. So guys, that's pretty much it for this rather short episode. Although it was very short, I hope you guys nonetheless enjoyed this episode and the new footage, at least until the battery died of our new cam. And if you don't want to miss any future videos, like, share and subscribe, and we see you guys next time.